Hello, my name is Christopher62, and today I'm very excited to show you a variety of Xbox gaming news we've seen, primarily targeting some of the indie games we can expect to see in the coming months. So I'm very excited to talk about that. But first up, we did the Welsh Chris podcast, episode 4 last night, and it was a fantastic success. We've had a lot of comments and replies, and it's just been absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love, and me and Bowen absolutely love doing this podcast, and we're so excited for the upcoming and what the future may hold for this podcast series. Our aim is to make this podcast to just talk about all things gaming, and it really is absolutely fantastic to do. We get better every podcast we did, and it is just absolutely superb. So I just want to say thanks for everyone who was commenting, thanks for everyone who was watching our podcast, and we just can't thank you enough. It's just been an absolutely fantastic ride, and we're glad to have you on board. So thanks very much for doing the podcast, Drew, and thanks very much for watching Microbox and Kenny and all the others. So thanks very much. And so without further ado, here is some of the Xbox news of the week. Enjoy.
Hello, first topic I want to talk about is the Ultimate Game Sale for Xbox One. Yes, that's right, Xbox received a massive sale for the discounts and slashing on games, discount on season passes and DLC, such as Halo Master Chief Collection at 40% off. We had Killer Instinct slashed and Walking Dead 1 and 2 series bundle. So yeah, and it has just been fantastic. A lot of people are taking advantage of this deal, and I myself are taking advantage. One particular deal a lot of gamers are now getting is Sniper Elite 3 from £45 down to 10, that's right, £10. So it's a no-brainer to pick up this deal. Sniper Elite being a fantastic franchise with the slow motion kill cam, multiplayer. A lot of gamers have taken advantage of this deal, and I don't blame them. It's fantastic. And I took advantage of the deal. I picked up Limbo, which was I really wanted to test to see what all the fuss was about. Phil Spencer himself played this game, and he loved this game. He said it was one of his favourite indie games, and yeah, it just is unique with their art style like I've never seen before. Black and white. I never picked this up on the 360, and it's my first experience, and I'll be doing a review later on, and I just can tell you now it's fantastic. I also picked up Stink's Master of Shadows with it, a sort of Assassin's Creed style game where you play as a goblin to take on the Tree of Amber, or the Amber Tree, and it's just very unique. I wouldn't say it's the best game ever, but for £6.50 it was a no-brainer. So I picked up the Limbo and Stinks for about a total of £9.70, so it was just absolutely fantastic. And their game I want to talk about that is coming to Xbox One and gets a lot of people excited is the Zombie Army Trilogy. And I talk about Sniper Elite because Zombie Army Trilogy is by the makers of Sniper Elite, and it has the same style to it, but this time it's going to have zombies. And there's been previously installments 1 and 2, but we're going to get a third one, all remastered, textures and gameplay for the Xbox One release, and we can expect that to be on March the 6th. And it's going to include about 15 missions, 5 campaigns, 8 characters, and a very unique style, and I cannot wait. Oh, it also includes full 4-player co-op gameplay included, and it's by Rebellion. They did a video showing the reasons why you should pick up that game, and I watched that video and I was persuaded by them, so be sure to check that out. We also have some little games that I want to talk about, just some small indies, and that's Roundabout on the Xbox One. A very small indie game that's basically puts you in a limousine that constantly spins around. Really cheesy, really 80s theme, low budget. That's on the Xbox One. Very colourful as well for children. Very cool game. We also have an opposite to that is Blue Estate, a very crude, dark comic sort of the shooter on the Xbox One. Very cool with like gangsters and like Japan. And also about that it's going to utilize some of the Kinect, being made to utilize Kinect the technology. So Blue Estate available on the Xbox One. We also have a new game coming to the Xbox One, an indie game called Reflections. It's a small game by Broken Windows Studios, the indie developer, and it's going to be a game where it's sort of your actions have consequences, and it's going to be focused on storytelling, and it's going to apparently going to be focused on narrative, and it's apparently going to be a game that's black and white, but your actions allow colour into the world. Very unique, very different, and I cannot wait for that. We also have some news offering about the Xbox Windows 10 apps coming to Xbox One. Yes, I cannot wait for that. And first up, there's this app which is called Make It Rain, where basically you swipe money on the Windows phone, and and that's all you do to earn points. Well, that might actually come to the Xbox One, believe it or not, and I'll show that in the link description.
I cannot believe
that's
that.
just some of the